back, gang. Going down to the farm to bow hunt deer. Dale and Lance are actually at Lance's farm today. He had to go take a couple tree stands down at his farm. I believe it's located in Casey County. I actually used to teach down that way in McCreary County, and it's beautiful country. I actually love living there. I kind of lived out in the National Forest when I was a teacher in McCreary County, McCreary Central High School, before I became a professor up here. So anyway, they're taking down tree stands, and then they're going to hunt coyote. So Lance, I understand, has some type of call, probably electronic, that you plug up, and it has the rabbit in distress. And Dale's going to try to get some footage of that for our next show. So, or it may be featured on this show. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. So they're hunting coyotes down in Casey County, and then I'm going to our farm in Scott County, Kentucky, today to dish out corn and hunt deer with the bow. So I've got one deer with the bow this year, and they'll tell me to go ahead and take a doe. You know, if I see a doe that does not have, you know, yearlings with it, or fawns, we call them fawns. And so if I see a doe that doesn't have, you know, young with her, I may take it. I don't know, but I'm actually going for the 9-pointer in there that we have on camera. So anyway, the weather here in Kentucky is crazy. Yesterday it was 62. Today it's 30 degrees. So if you're not from Kentucky and you plan to come and hunt here and visit us, which we encourage you to do, just be prepared for that type of weather if you're a hunter or a huntress. You know, have your warm clothes and also have your, you know, clothes for warm hunting. Because even though it's winter, we're in the middle of winter. Yesterday was 62 degrees. I was out chipping and putting at the golf course, so it's crazy. And today, I'm really bundling up because it's like 31 degrees out. So anyway, got to go to Cabela's real quick to get me some propane. I'm actually out of my propane on my heater. I like to keep the heater going. So just going to stop by Cabela's, grab the propane. Dale's laid the feed out at his house. I'm just going to swing by, get that in front of his garage, and then we'll pick it up at the farm, guys. Be sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate the love. Okay, guys, just stopping in Cabela's here in Lexington, Kentucky, just to pick up some propane before we go out to the farm. Hopefully they'll get some coyotes on film today. They're going coyote hunting with their call, and I'll take y'all out to the farm in Scott County just here momentarily. So be sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel. Appreciate it. Alright, guys, going to go over here and see if cameraman Dale left out the corn he promised me. Survey says. Ooh. He just left the rest of the bag, what he had left. Wow. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, guys, let's go dish this out down at my spot at the farm and see if any deer activity's been happening. Okay, guys, on the way down to the farm, and I misjudged my temperature reading. I don't know if you guys know this at home, but when I tell you the temperature, I just feel it. I try to guess it in my mind and the way my body's feeling when I walk out. And I said 31 degrees, and I was off by like 34 degrees. So I don't know, just something that I like to try to guess numbers. Sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm not. Safely to the farm in Scott County. It's after Christmas. This is, I guess, kind of our New Year's Eve prelude show. So it's about 35 degrees. It's supposed to check the weather just now, and it's supposed to cool off to about 30 here in Scott County. So it's supposed to cool off to about 30 degrees in the evening. That will be good for the big bucks to move. And they
seem to be moving more towards the front in my spot here at the blind, so I'm going to go up there and watch for a little while, put this corn out. Hopefully provide you guys a good quality hunting show. Appreciate all the love. Be sure you like and subscribe.
Wow. I don't see any fresh deer tracks. I think that's the first time it's ever happened. Anyway, let's dish out some of this corn. And then some coyotes had got into my stuff here at the blind, so I'm going to put all this trash stuff that they thrashed into the deer bag. So anyway, you have to be ready for coyotes here. There's a lot of them. And the best way to be prepared for coyotes here, and coyotes anywhere, of course, you know, people hunt them with high-powered rifles, but as bow hunters, it's hard to take a rifle and bow into the woods. Maybe you Glock 9mm. One thing I can tell you about a Glock, I've shot a lot of firearms in my time. I have a lot of military friends, FBI friends, state police friends. They recommended I get the Glock because it fires every time. And I've tried to make it misfire on purpose. I've shot it in the rain, shot it in the snow. Has not misfired, not one time. So if you're going to buy a pistol, get you a Glock. And if you bow hunt, this is just something I do. You know, you guys don't have to follow my procedures and my protocols because everybody's unique and different. Everybody's gifted and talented. But anyway, I keep an old target up here where my blind is. The blind's right there. And I always keep an old target so I can, you know, fire me an arrow. If it's been a while since I've been, you know, shooting my bow. I've been teaching medical students and seeing patients. I don't have time a lot of times to go to the range, so I keep this target handy by this old abandoned camper. It's kind of rotted down, and I just sling an arrow into it, just make sure that, you know, everything's good to go. Pretty much dead on. Get in there and dig that broadhead out though. That broadhead's got embedded in steel. That was part of this old camper. That has never happened before here. I don't know if it'll come or not. It's muzzy. If I can get it out, it'll still be good. Blew right through steel. This is a steel frame, guys. Made out of metal to hold these campers up. Wow. It's amazing what I catch when I, you know, start filming a hunting show. Show you kind of behind the scenes what goes on. I'll try to dig this out, guys, and then show you. Good as new. Just dug it out of this piece of metal. I know some of the hunting shows I watched as a kid in the 80s and 90s. A guy, gosh, I can't remember his name. He's probably going to get really pissed since I can't remember his name. He's a big guy with a beard from Michigan. And, he shot through a 50-gallon oil drum with a Muzzy. And I remember watching that show. And I didn't believe it. I was like, no way. Well, there's proof. What is his name? Dust it off, and this will be the broadhead I use tonight. Okay, guys, so before we get started hunting, I'd like to put out some of this doe and estrus urine. So we'll go over here and put it on one of these wicks I got. This is what I call a late rut. 62 degrees yesterday, but then it's super cold last night, and it's getting colder real quick. Hopefully that'll kick them into this last phase. I love these little pads you can just put down in your chair. If you hunt out of a blind, it just allows you to stay longer in the blind. We've talked before on previous shows about comfort. Comfort is very important in the woods, you know, not only from a comfort standpoint, but also a health standpoint. If you're in situations where it gets really cold, you want, of course, you want the little propane heater, because that can actually save your life. So anyway, getting nestled here in the blind, and hopefully we'll see something tonight. Sitting here hunting, I remembered the name of the guy that had those early outdoor shows where he blew a Muzzy Broadhead through 50-gallon drum. Dan Fitzgerald. I have to give him credit. So he inspired us kids to go out and be successful bow hunters, and I appreciate that. So hopefully I will inspire kids of this generation to go out and be bow hunters, because not easily done, but when you accomplish it, it is well worth the time, effort, energy you put in. Another hunting books. Got in here about 1 o'clock, and
squirrel. So, anyway, guys, we're going to, I'm going to, make it back to the truck, and, we may or may not try in the morning. I don't know. It's really cold. But, anyway, I appreciate the support. Be sure you like and subscribe, and, leave a comment to be entered into the $200 BG Skincare giveaway. Appreciate it, guys. Be safe out there.
All right, gang, welcome back. Yesterday went hunting, no luck there, so that happens. We don't sugarcoat hunting around here. We just film it as it unfolds, and I think it's pretty valuable in itself to show you what goes on behind the scenes of actually making, a successful hunting show. A lot of times you don't get one, and we've said that before. But anyway, a lot of comments on social media, people wanting to know how I stay in such great shape. So you're going to tag along with me. I go to the YMCA, the gym. I try to do that once every other day. So I will be doing the elliptical. I will be doing chin-ups on the machine. I haven't actually, I'm working towards my body mass to get my own body, but for right now, I got it on 105 pounds. So I do 2 sets of 20 there. I do curls, 2 sets of 20 there. Let's see, I do 2 sets of 55 sit-ups for my stomach, but also once every other week, I do the Exless on myself in my own clinic. So the Exless uses thermodynamics to actually heat up fat cells, and you dissipate it, and you actually urinate those cells out when you go to the bathroom. So I don't know, maybe that's cheating a little, but it works. And let's see, I get on the machine. There's another machine in the YMCA where you sit down and you can actually push with your feet to build up your calf muscles. And I set that on 155, but I may be going, and I do 55 of those, one set, because the way I look at it, I've already been on the elliptical for 20 minutes. So I may set that machine up to 170 today. I don't know. And then after that workout, I'm blessed to work out in one of the nicest facilities in the country, which is the Whitaker Bank YMCA here in Lexington, Kentucky. So after that, I'm always upstairs. This is on the second story, so I look down and you can see the steam room, the sauna, the hot tub, the pool, and in my mind, that's a reward system that I used in the past. Always rewarding yourself for working out. So if you guys are having trouble getting into the gym, if you work out in a facility that has a sauna or a hot tub, you can say, man, after that workout, that hot tub or sauna is going to be really good. It's going to look awesome. So that's a good way to get back in the gym. I know it got me back in the gym, but ultimately, one of the doctors I work with now here, he was actually, I was a patient of his, and he kind of got me back working out, walking the golf course, rehabilitating my back from my back injury at Amazon.com. That, not ashamed that I had to take that job, but that was during our Great Depression back in like 2010. I actually got a back injury there, and so he kind of got me back, stopped feeling sorry for myself, back working out, and I appreciate that very, very much. And then now we work together, so it worked out pretty well. But anyway, guys, let's go out to the YMCA, show you some of the things I do, and yeah, let's have a good time. guys, welcome back. Before going into anytime you attempt to go into a steam room or a sauna, I suggest you at least fill up with, at least minimum 16 ounces of water. I do 32 ounces because it gets really, I start off with the sauna, but now I do the steam room. So yeah, anytime you go in for some type of environment like that, I would definitely fill up with water, and you'll feel like a new person when you leave there. I suggest using Nalgene for your bottle because we all know about those other plastics. They admit cancer-causing agents into them when heated up. Nalgene does not. Okay guys, I recommend if you're not used to using heat energy for therapeutic purpose to get the toxins out of your body, start off with the sauna. Sauna's over there. Then work your way up to steam room. If you can do 5 minutes in the steam room, that's very beneficial. The maximum I've ever done is 10. And 10 kind of makes you feel like you're in some kind of different dimension. So I don't recommend it for people that have, heart issues. Probably want to try a few minutes in the sauna. So anyway, guys, we're going to try to get in the steam room for at least 5 minutes. All right, gang, I did 6 minutes in there, and of course I downed all the 32-ounce water. It's super hot, but it's super good for your skin. That's what me and the gentleman was just talking about. You go in there, get in the pool for just a few minutes. It kind of lets your skin breathe, which it needs to do that. And it kind of reverses the aging process, so it turned back to hands of time. And of course, I cheat in my own clinic a little bit with the devices I got, so works out pretty well. Now time to reward myself, the reward I talked about, the hot tub. Of course, you guys know about my back injury I shared with you. Got a back injury working at Amazon.com. Had to take that job in the, during our depression. It's just what I had to do to make it. But one of the best things that has helped my back, other than exercise and diet, is this hot tub. You can put the jets on your back and your muscles, so and it feels really good. What it does, it helps with the circulation of blood at the site of the inflammation, so it can actually get blood flowing into those areas. So try to avoid back surgery at all costs, and come in here and get in the hot tub. So it's a good little reward after I work out. So works out very good. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment to be entered in $200 BG Skincare giveaway. And we'll see you on the next show.